Welcome back to another Pokemon Following Friday, where every single Friday morning I post a video going through last week's sales of sealed Pokemon products and Pokemon cards that are currently going down in price. And we do also cover any big Pokemon news like cards or sets being revealed. And then too, if I do see any good deals of sealed products, I will always try to throw them in here when I can. And we do got to give thanks to our video sponsor real quick, and that is Shiny. If you guys are interested in keeping track of your current collection, this is the perfect app for you. It is also free with no ads. You can find it in your Play Store. Just got to type in Shiny TCG or use the links in the description. Yes, I know there are other apps that do this, but these guys really pride themselves in having the most cards and products. Especially when it comes to Japanese Pokemon cards. They also have Magic the Gathering, Lorcana. They have so many cards and products, and they really try to have the most streamlined app possible. And they make it so easy too. You can just add stuff to your collection. You can even add different groups to keep everything organized. And then too, when you click on a card and you scroll down to the bottom, they have a ton of information. Everything you need to know is right there. So definitely check them out. The links are in the description. All right, starting off with a little bit of news, just checking out the Paradise Dragona set. We got a couple more cards. We got the Skarmory, which I'm super excited for. That card's looking very nice. We got a bunch of the Terra cards. We got the Flygon there. Everybody's pretty disappointed we did not get the Flygon special illustration rare, but I'm very excited. I think it's a very solid set. I'm probably not going to go crazy like on the Japanese side. I'm waiting for Surging Sparks, obviously, but I'd maybe grab a box or two of this if it's cheap. And then we got the Lacey here, which people are also going to go crazy for because it's got Altaria on there. And then we also got new news about the Pokemon ETB promos. So it looks like the promos come sealed with the dividers now, which will help protect them. But then again, it's going to be harder to keep them sealed, like it won't fit in the binder. I know a lot of people just love slipping them into the binder, so you're going to have to put them in something else. But yeah, kind of cool, I guess. Definitely will help protect them, I would assume. All right, we got a couple deals. We still got the Crown Zenith booster bundle on pre-order for $23.94. Remember, this is like $40 on the secondary market. And then at Sam's Club, we got the Crown Zenith Sea and Sky Premium Collection for $40. This thing is also around $60 on the secondary market, which is the first thing we're going to look at today. Let's check those last recent sales. $63.89, $63.89, $64.86. Someone got three of them. And we got a $59.95 down here and a $60 with a picture. But yeah, $40 at Sam's Club. Can't beat that. Next, we got the 151 Booster Bundle. Now, these keep randomly getting restocked. That's why I always mention you should follow me on Instagram. You know, I have people that send me this too. So if I miss it, you know, I'm going to get the info and then I'm going to post on Instagram ASAP. These were just in stock on the Pokemon Center website for a few hours. The limit was 25. I got 10. They're also in stock at Best Buy for a couple of days too. So yeah, definitely follow me on Instagram and you guys will not miss out. Last sold 43, 43, 43, 43, 41. But this was almost up to $50, $51.02. Beautiful little box. Next, we got the Venusaur VMAX box. Pretty solid box. I feel like nobody ever talks about it. Was $42, just coming down in price a tiny bit. $43.91, $33.91, $43, $41, $35, $41, $31, $41, $39, $39. So I checked on eBay and we got some sales in the mid-30s for that box. Next, we got the Paradox Rift Pokemon Center ETB. This thing's still pretty cheap. Last sold 65, 59, 59, 59, 65, 60, 55, 55, 60. This is the Roaring Moon one. There are two different versions. Then we have the Iron Valiant one, which is the cheaper of the two. Last sold $51.99, $51.98, $51.99, $51.99, $50, $43, $51, $54. So dirt cheap. I'm definitely going to try to get some of those. Next, we got the Lost Origin booster box. Was $216, last sold $202, $170, probably loose packs. We got one for $209, $211, $200, $215. Bunch of loose packs at $170, $213. Someone got two at $208. One at $197, $197. So you could definitely find this box for a good deal. Next, we are going to some cards. We got the New English Chirophagus EX from Stellar Crown. These are the recently sold on eBay. That sold $170, $146, $160 or best offer. $129, $140, $135, $165, $150 or best offer. $180, $180, $155, $144, $123. Someone has the Bulbasaur, the Terrapagus special illustration rare, and the gold card sold for $225 or best offer. Another one, $125. Another one, $125. $125. So definitely getting a little bit cheaper. Next, we got the Squirtle. Last sold $45, $45, $55, $42, $52 for best offer plus $20 in shipping. $46, $42, about $60 with shipping. $60, $70, $47 or best offer plus $5 in shipping. $65, $40, $50, $48 or best offer. But a lot of people right now are hunting for those PSA 10s. Next, we got the Bulbasaur. Last sold $45 or best offer, $58 or best offer plus $20 in shipping. We got $35 plus $5 in shipping. We got $55 plus $5 in shipping. Another $35, a $40, $45, a $38, $45. Someone got one right here for $75 plus $5 in shipping. $40, $41, $39, $50 or best offer. So all over the place, kind of the same price, I guess. A couple cheaper sales, but next we got the Lacey from Stellar Crown. This card is doing pretty good. Like if you check the highest price, I want to say $130, $129 or best offer, $125 or best offer, $120. Like the sales were for sure in the 100s. Now we are getting below that here. Last sold $70, $97 or best offer, $125 or best offer, $96, $87 or best offer, $79 or best offer. It's a pretty solid special illustration rare. All right, next we got the Cassiopeia from Shrouded Fable. It's fallen. I mean, this card says $200 here on release, which is funny. That sold 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 55. Yeah, I knew this card was not going to hold. I mean, I love the Sylveon in the background, but I don't know. I just feel like the trainers for English cards, they're never that valuable. So next, we got the Pheasantipede EX special illustration rare. This is basically the most expensive special illustration rare now for the set. But this card is pretty playable too. So last sold 57, 55, 58, 58, 59, 60, 75. So I think that's definitely most of its value, to be honest. Next, we got the Okidogi EX, still falling. Last sold 26, 26, 26, 26, 25, 25. This card is almost $50. Next, we got the Penchant EX special illustration rare. Still falling, kind of leveled out right around 30 for a while. But now last sold 26, 23, 26, 26, 25. Guessing that's Japanese. The Japanese one sold for $10. Then we got one for 20, 25, 26, 20. Very cheap. Next, we got the Monkey Dory. And I gotta say, this is probably my favorite one out of all of the special illustration rares. The blue really, really pops. This thing was also about $40. Last sold 18, 18, 17, 17, 17, 18. Not bad, but I have a feeling they're going to be like $10 special illustration rares soon. All right, now we are getting to just the regular illustration rares of the Loyal 3. And they call this the Kung Fu Panda card. Was it still gathering data? But I could see how they call it the Kung Fu Panda card. It does look like that a lot. But last sold 466, 550, 5, 6, 5, 5, 6, 4. Not bad. In my opinion, though, I love the illustration rares way more than the special illustration rares. Like this Monkey Dory illustration rare is absolutely beautiful. Well, it's doing pretty good too. It was at $17. Last sold 13, 13, 13, 15, 12. So definitely coming down. And then we also got the Okidogi. I also love this one a lot. Beautiful. I love when you can actually like see the action, you know? Last sold 7, 630, 725, 650, 7, 650, 515. We got a 194 down here. Japanese. So yeah, not too bad at all. Next, we got the Shrouded Fable Pokemon Center ETB. I should have put this before the cards. I don't know why I didn't. But this is available on the Pokemon Center website. Was 160, then it says 130, but the last sold is 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 81, 83. So I mean, technically this is a $60 box. And if you can't order from the Pokemon Center website, $70 isn't terrible. I mean, paying an extra 10 bucks, not too bad. And then we also got the Shrouded Fable mini tin display. These are falling hard. These are 120. Last sold 77, 83, 85, 85, 85, 82. So that is dirt cheap. Because I mean, that's 10 tins at 80 bucks. Not bad. Next, we got the Gardevoir EX special illustration from Paldean Fates. Love this card. I want to say this is the cheapest this card has ever been. So, let's see, it was 46. Last sold 45. So yeah, this is basically the cheapest this card has ever been. So we got a 52, 44, 44, 45, 44, 42, 40, 43, 43. Wow. And the high for this card was 68 bucks. So now might be the time to buy it. It could fall a little bit more, but you never really know. We got a lot of good sets coming out. Next, we got the Tyranitar English illustration rare. This was 36, 37 just a few months ago. Now it's 29, 24, 29, 25, 26, 24, 23. Then we got the Japanese sales at 5, 5, 6. That's just crazy cheap. I bought 20 of them. Next, we got the Magikarp illustration rare. Finally coming down. I mean, this thing was 144. Last sold. We got 3 at lightly played at 80 bucks. Again, we got a near mint at 108, near mint 110, 110, 128, 110, 105. We got a lightly played for 90, another one for 80. Japanese are in the mid 30s. What else we got? We got a 551 here. I'm going to guess that's PSA 10. Another lightly played for 90. But it's just good to see the near mints getting close to 100 bucks. I know a lot of people still need this card. So, all right, next we are hopping to Pokedata.io. We are checking some Crown Zenith gold cards. We got the Giratina V-Star here. Was $288 in a 10. Now 190. Last sold 177. We got a 9 at 80. Another 10 at 190, 170, 190, 190. We got a 9 at 120. We got a raw at 80 bucks. So Giratina is now officially below $100 raw. We got another raw at 90. Another raw at 105. Another one at 91 for a 9. We got a raw at 100. So we got a 9 at 71. That's really cheap. Beautiful card though. Seriously. And if you guys didn't know, all these cards go together. If you put all 4 next to each other, they make a little scene. I feel like a lot of people don't know that. The RCS here was 185 in a 10. Last sold 128, 155, 145, 151. For raw, we got 76, a $100 raw, 60 raw, $60 PSA 9, $60 raw, $150 PSA 10, $55 raw, $85 raw, $50 raw. So prices are all over the place for Arceus. Next, we got the Origin Form Palkia. Was $181 in a 10. Last sold 140, 133, 115, 110. Then for raw, sold for 65. We got a PSA 9 at 52 and $37. That's just crazy cheap. Another 9 at 85, 53. We got a raw at 50, raw at 36, 9 at 38, raw at 48. And then we got the Dialga right here was 175 in a 10. Last sold 145, 130, 135 in a 10. And we got raw at 44, 43, 44, 39. So if I see these cards ever and they're in the 30s and I'm, at a card show or at a card store, I'm just going to start grabbing them because that's just crazy cheap. I mean, they're pretty easy to pull, but still, they're absolutely the best gold cards we've ever gotten in Pokemon history. Super, super cheap. All right, next, we got the special illustration rare legendary Pokemon from Paldea Evolved. So we got Chi-Yu here, kind of checking the PSA 10 prices. This was at $182, last sold $95 in a 10, $85 in a 10, $95 in a 10, and then for raw, $25, $30, $36, $40, $20, $35, $25. And it was funny, this card was $10, $15 for the longest time. Next, we got the Chien-Pao EX. Now, this is my favorite. So the reason Chien-Pao is my favorite is I had a silver Bengal cat for about 15 years. My all-time favorite pet that I've ever had. Like, she only really, really loved me. And then when she passed away, they announced this Pokemon, I swear, a couple weeks later. And it almost felt like they made Chien-Pao for me, which obviously they didn't. but it really felt like they turned her into an actual Pokemon. So I am just obsessed with this Pokemon. I am obsessed with this card. She was such an awesome cat. She was really, really small, and she would like sit on my shoulder while I was sitting there doing work. She was honestly the best cat in the world. So yeah, every time I see this Pokemon, it just does something to me. So was $140 in a PSA 10. Now we got 103 in a 10, 85 in a 10, 85 in a 10. And then for Rob, we got 25, 20, 29, 27, 25, 24, 34, 18, 20. Not too bad for that card. Next, we got the Woe Chain. And in my opinion, I think this might be the best art of the four, to be honest. I mean, of course, I love Chien-Pao the most, but the art in this is just crazy. It feels like a crazy Magic the Gathering card. So this got to 132 in a 10. Last sold 80 in a 10 and a $75 sale in a 10. Otherwise, raw, we got 12, 10, 926. We got a PSA 9 for 1550, another 9 at 22. We got a raw at 15, 27, 8, 12, 15, 12. Dirt cheap for him. And then we got the Ting-Lu EX. I also don't mind this art either. I think all the arts are very solid. This was $78 in a 10. That sold $75 in a 10. That's pretty good. And then we got a raw at 20. We got another 10 at 30. So I don't know what happened here to where he paid $75 for that 10. But that's super crazy. And then for a PSA 9, we got 20, 25. And then for raw, we got 11, 15, 10, 14, 5, 11, 11. So very, very affordable to get all those. And you got to think, and I really think these are some of the best legendaries we've gotten in a very, very long time. And then too, you got to think their first cards ever really are special illustration rares in one of the best Scarlet and Violet sets, if not the best set. Like, you really cannot go wrong. And next, we got a couple Japanese cards. We got the Cassiopeia here. Just keeps falling. Was 128 in a 10. Last sold 100, 82, 113, 104. Then for raw, we got 40, 35, 37, 50, 50. We got a PSA 9 at 60. And to end it all off, we got the Terrapagus EX Special Illustration Rare for Stellar Miracle. Remember, this is the Japanese version. Was $250 in a 10, went down to $155, back up to almost $200. And now last sold in a 10, 101, 95, 130, 101, 103, 112, 112, 94. Then for raw, we got 80, 85, 75, 66, and 47. But yeah, I'm very curious now. Paradise Dragona is about to release for the Japanese set, so I'm curious on how good those cards are going to do. So if you guys are interested also, I'm definitely going to be throwing those prices in on my following Fridays and Market Mondays once we start getting some stuff here. So yeah, that was today's Pokemon Following Friday. Like I always say, if you guys see anything moving up or down in the market, please let me know. It helps out so much. And of course, if you guys like the content, please make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell, and leave a like and comment. Leaving a like and comment honestly helps the most, and I also comment back to every single person. Might take me a few days, but I will eventually get to you. And of course, you guys know what to do. Make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a like and comment. If you guys do leave a like and comment, it honestly helps the most, and I comment back to every single person. Might take me a few days, but I will definitely get to you. And then, like I said earlier, if you guys could hop over to my Instagram, if you guys want to see when 151 products drop or when new cards or sets be revealed. And if you want to support even more, you can now become a member. It's only 99 cents a month. But I want you guys to have a great morning. And if you guys want to watch my last Pokemon Throwback Thursday, where we look at some awesome, unique cards, click this video here. Otherwise, we'll see you next time.